Hello and welcome to New This Week on artistloud.com, the sound of independence. Today I have on the show someone who is an engineer by education, but then he went on to do what he loves the most. He's been voiced to many Bollywood actors, has been singing for years, and today he's on the show to promote his album RAMANASIA. Welcome, Raman Mahadevan, as he would say. It's not Raman Mahadevan. So all you fans out there who think it's Raman Mahadevan, no, it's not Raman, it's Raman.
Yeah, that's the actual pronunciation. Yeah.
Right? That's the actual pronunciation. First of all, congratulations for the album.
Thank you.
I just want to know, why the name RAMANASIA?
RAMANASIA is Raman's world. You know, it's his own space. It's his own direction of thoughts. It's where he lives. You know? So that's my world.
So it has nothing to do with the continent Asia.
Well, Asia, the actual meaning of Asia is peace. So you can say Raman is
Raman's
at
peace.
Yeah.
Because he's a singer, he's at peace. But tell me, you know, did you always want to be a singer ever since childhood?
Not really. See, when you're growing up as a kid, at least me, I didn't have any vision in life. I would say...
Like any other graduate or a school kid, you don't know what to do.
Yeah, you don't know. When you see cricket, you want to be a cricketer. When you see a painter, you want to be a painter. So you start liking everything as a normal kid, you know. So I think it was degree college, when I thought I used to participate in competitions and stuff. So that's where I thought, you know, I might be a bit better than the normal average singers, you know.
Right.
And maybe I have a future.
So then that is where you thought that, oh, you know what, I think I can do much better than what is being played around you, or you realized that ek backup plan bana le.
Well, it was not a backup plan, I would say. I really was serious in getting into music. But then fate had something else in mind. I mean, वो कहते हैं कि, you know, जब चाहा तब नहीं मिलता, फिर शायद वो थोड़े
No, they say that life is, you know, what happens to you when you're busy making other plans.
Exactly, maybe. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. Then I moved out of college. Then I started off searching for contacts, meeting people, giving them my cassettes, which I would still be honest, that wasn't that great. So makes more sense that, you know, why
they didn't take you in first.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
किन के द्वार खटखटाया आपने?
A lot of people, yeah. I mean, those days Sandeep Chadha was quite happening. I went to his place, met Rahman Saab, Shankar Ehsaan Loy. Yeah, to name a few.
मतलब हर एक के आपने दरवाजे खटखटा डाले, दूध वाला, सर मेरा कैसेट. Have you done something like that?
Yeah.
Have you actually?
Yeah, okay. I've done that to Shankar.
Okay, you done that to Shankar. What did you do?
I just walked up at his place and, you know, sir, I'm so and so, and, you know, here I want to play. He was quite peaceful in that space, you know. He was quite nice to me. Yeah. So he said, okay, please come in. So that was, I was lucky.
Then you sang for him?
Yeah, I played him my tape.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was his reaction?
He said, yeah, it was nice. I mean, like, first of all, सच्चाई ये थी कि वो time पे ज़्यादा experience नहीं था. It was very raw. Polishing नहीं था voice में. So he said, yeah, keep working. It's nice, you know.
Yeah, you actually got it the right. Yeah, it's nice, and you can do it. Yeah. That's how Shankar talks. Yeah, and then he said कि मैंने आपका गाना सुना, मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. आप यहाँ हैं, आपका बहुत शुक्रिया. आप जा सकते हैं और दूध वाले को अंदर भेज दीजिए finally. So that happened, you know. But did you take any training before actually distributing that cassette?
Yeah, I've learned Carnatic classical music. That's been my background.
Right. Since the age of
10, 12, I think.
So that means you were very serious कि मुझे इतना तो कुछ करना ही है, संगीत में ही करूँगा.
Yeah.
And then you went into an IT background because things were not happening for you in music?
Yeah. To be honest, yeah, 1 year I met up people, just ended up making contacts, you know. Then I said, boss, बहुत हो गया, I can't keep borrowing money from my dad, you know, I need to earn. So I joined the IT industry. It was a MNC where I was working as a quality control engineer.
Okay.
That's how I worked there for like 3 years. Meanwhile, a lot of shows happened, live shows happened, where I started performing mostly in the Gujarati circuit. You know? Okay. So I did a lot of Navratri shows.
How did that happen? A South Indian boy moving into a Gujarati circuit?
I don't know.
Okay.
So it's just that...
Giving Falguni Pathak a run for her money.
No, not really. I mean,
Can you sing a line in Gujarati? I know, I'm sure you know.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what is that?
I learned a lot. તારી આંખનો અફીણી તારા બોલનું બંધાણી તારા રૂપની પૂનમનો પાગલ એકલો, something like that.
What does that mean?
Don't ask.
क्या बात है?
I mean, like, it describes the beauty of a girl, you know,
Right.
basically. God-winningly, I got more avenues. I started doing jingles. काफी radio ads किए, TV commercials किए, and very lucky to start my jingle career with Bachchan Saab, you know, a Pepsi ad, where
That was your first jingle?
yeah, that was one of my earliest jingle which I did. Then happened Mirinda, Lay's, and a lot of more projects. So it was quite a booster for me, and I was gradually in touch with Shankar as well. So Shankar called me in 2002 for one of his shows as a backup vocalist.
Right.
I think it was just after Dil Chahta I became really big,
Right.
you know. And so he was like, yeah, we'll do a lot more shows in life and all that. But finally, yeah, we started off on a gradual basis from 2004 onwards.
Okay.
And 2006 was the first time he said, I have a song for you. That's how the first movie, Hey Baby, happened for me.
Rock On happened.
Yeah, Tare Zameen Par happened.
Tare Zameen Par happened. And Tare Zameen Par happened is that where Amir actually got note of you? And you have an association with him and Satyamev Jayate, and I want you to highlight that for your fans.
Yeah. Satyamev Jayate happened quite recently. Like, as I said, I've been in the ad industry and where I do multiple languages.
Right.
So this coordinator friend of mine, Manohar Nayak, who, you know, he called me and he said, you know, there's this job, Amir and Ram Sampath, they want you to do this particular song in the South languages because it's been simultaneously telecasted in all
across. Yeah.
So I said, yeah, wow, that's a good opportunity. And I heard that and I love the song, which is originally sung by Kirti Sagatia.
Okay.
Brilliant singer himself. So, yeah, it was fun.
So you sang the Tamil version of the song?
Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam and Kannada.
So sing, how many languages do you actually sing in?
Whichever you can coordinate me with, like, you know.
That was smart.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to take out an album?
Well, it was not to prove a point. It was just, you know, I like to compose a bit, you know, in my free time. So I had some compositions which I thought might work. So, और ऐसे करते करते काफ़ी सारे गाने हो गए तो मैंने बोला क्यों नहीं मैं इनको एक कंपाइल करके एल्बम बनाऊं. And it was all different songs of different space. As in, एक romantic है तो एक is just about nature. It's one is about a fantasy. One is exactly opposite, like very angst वाला. तो I said, चलो एक compile करके मैं बनाता हूँ. So I got in touch with my friends Amit Trivedi and Amitabh Bhattacharya.
Right. Amazing people
amazing
in their own
artists
right.
in their own right and most sought after right now in the industry. So, and they said, yeah, definitely we'll help you out. Amit was very sweet. He produced the whole album.
Wow.
As in, musically, he produced the whole album. And Amitabh, he wrote, I think, 5 of those songs, 8 songs. So, finally, it got made and I went to the company. But unfortunately, the companies were not in that space. And at that time, piracy was at the peak.
Yep.
The companies, music companies just had a taste of their piracy, of the piracy, you know.
Right.
And they were going into loss. So, they said, you know, ये गाना film में अच्छा लग रहा है, you know. I can visualize a Shah Rukh Khan singing this song, but you know, as an album, I don't think इसका कुछ ज़्यादा life है. So that was the irony. I said, fair enough. So I released it on an online site called Soundbus, which was a Singapore-based company. That's where I released the company. This was in 2007.
Okay.
Then the site was
also went into losses and
they closed shop.
Yeah.
So then I happened to meet Somini from Artists Allowed, Hangama. She said, why not use your songs in our arena? So I said, fair enough.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So right now I want you to sing one of the songs from the album. So कौन सा गाना आप सबसे पहले चुनेंगे?
I think the most earliest compositions which happened to me was Teri Talash Hai.
तेरी तलाश है.
Yeah. I was broken-hearted then. So
टूटे हुए दिल से संगीत निकला है.
Blue टूटे हुए. So I happened to pen this down and just compose it घर पे बैठे बैठे. It went like, you know, कभी तो ऐसे मिले थे कि जैसे पहले नहीं देखा था मैंने भी तुझे ख्वाबों में, अब जीऊं मैं या मरूं तेरे संग मैं रहूं, मुझको तो है अब तेरी कसम. Something like that.
So let's add some music to this.
Yeah.
And let's get the lights.
Yeah.
Let's get the camera rolling.
Yeah.
Let's have his performance.
कभी तो ऐसे मिले थे कि जैसे पहले नहीं, राहों पे ऐसे चले थे ऐसे के राही कोई. देखा था मैंने भी तुझे ख्वाबों में, चाहा था मैंने तुझे, ढूंढूं तुझे मैं हर रात और दिन, क्या है हुआ मुझे तेरी तलाश है, मुझे तेरी प्यास है, तू ही मेरी आस है सनम, अब जीऊं मैं या मरूं तेरे संग मैं रहूं, मुझको तो है अब तेरी कसम.
Raman, that was amazing. So tell me, because it gave me a feel of like a college day trip.
Yeah.
And those days, the music is like that.
Yeah.
And you also told us that you were in that zone.
Yeah.
तो मैंने ये देखा है कि क्या वाकई में एक संगीतकार को दुख से गुजरना पड़ता है इस तरह के खूबसूरत नगमे क्रिएट करने के लिए?
Well, जहाँ तक संगीत का सवाल है, संगीत is a complete different thing altogether. वैसे as a human being, you go through sorrows, you go through happiness, and if you're a musician, you end of the day you're a human being,
Yeah.
So it translates into music.
ज़्यादा होते हैं संगीत
Correct, maybe. वो translate हो जाता है.
तो जब आपने ये लिखा, तो वो दर्द कितने दिनों तक चला था?
शायद 1-2-3 महीने.
2-3 महीने. तो आपने कहा भैया दर्द हो रहा है, पहले तो सबसे पहले उसका फायदा उठाया जाए, 2-4 गाने लिखे जाए. कुछ और भी लिखे आपने गाने उस वक्त?
नहीं, I think this was the only one.
एक ही गाना. तो मैं ये जानना चाहूंगा, जिनके लिए लिखा था या जिनकी वजह से लिखा था, क्या उन्हें पता है ये गाना उनकी वजह से था? है? क्या उन्होंने कोई रॉयल्टी के नाम पे कुछ क्रेडिट मांगा?
नहीं.
या what was her reaction?
Well, she liked it.
She liked it?
And we patched up.
Well, तभी कहते हैं कि जो संगीत है वो बिछड़े हुओं को मिला देता है, टूटे हुए दिलों को जोड़ देता है.
Correct.
क्या बात है. This is going interesting. Well, we're going to carry off this interesting conversation on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Anu Malik.
Anu Malik साहब.
एक गरम चाय की प्याली हो, ये गाना मैंने बनाया.
उमड़ घुमड़ घन घोर बरसे ये शाम रंग बदरा, जैसे कि बिजुरी का हो बांधा घटाओं ने गजरा. Think you're a character. You're like a Shah Rukh. On
You
top
love
of
Shah Rukh Khan, right?
Not really.
वो अंधेरी रात की चाप थी जो गुजर गई, वो अंधेरी रात की चाप थी जो गुजर गई. कभी खिड़कियों पे ना झुक सकी, किसी रास्ते में ना रुक सकी। उसे जाने किसकी तलाश थी, मेरी आंख ओस से तर रही, मुझे ख्वाब बुनने की लत रही। कभी एक सूनी सी रह गुजर पे खड़ा था मैं, कभी दूर रेल की पटरियों पे पड़ा था मैं।
Hi friends, this is Nebula the Band, and the album which we are going to record today is known as Nebula the Band Volume 1.
इबादत तेरा इश्क, तेरे इश्क में हर खुशी जिया नहीं लाके तेरे बिना, संग तोरा भाई मोहे इतना पिया।
Don't forget to catch us this Thursday 4 p.m. on artistallowed.com.
Welcome back after the break, and I have with me the very talented, and actually it's quite surprising that he never talks this much, Raman. Now I'm going to talk about this album, RAMANASIA.
Yeah.
When you actually came up with the idea that, this is the album I'm going to take out, so were you also going through a phase, or you deliberately decided that these are the kind of songs I want in an album?
Yeah, I was quite, in fact, when we were going through the process of producing the album, Amit gave me a lot of suggestions, even Amitabh gave me a lot of suggestions. They were quite strong about one thing that, see, it's a good thing you have different kind of songs in this, which is a different way to look at it. But normally, albums have a similar color, So this is, us hisab mein, this is hatke.
Okay.
This is different from the kind of albums which is happening.
Right.
So it's like a 50-50 chance it can work, it could not work.
What was your belief?
It might work.
It might work. So you were also in that dilemma.
Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't have gone to the extent of putting in my money and producing the whole thing.
How difficult is it to produce an album like this in today's scenario?
If you're talented enough, you can produce it sitting at home,
Yeah.
If you're that talented. But then, see, it is a costly expense if you're looking to do a good quality project,
But because you had friends, good friends, pooling in, a lot of things became easier. So it was Amit and
Amitabh Bhattacharya and Shelly.
And how many times would you fight कि यार मैं कुछ और सोच रहा हूँ यार तुम कुछ और सोच रहे हो?
एक दो बार हुआ. एक गाना था called ओ मेरी जान.
ओ मेरी जान.
Yeah. So I had sung it and और मेरा एक vision था उस गाने में. I wanted this kind of a rhythm, this kind of a melody on backing it. Amit did a whole jazzy version of it. And initially I was like, क्या कर दिया यार तूने यार? And he was shocked that I couldn't interpret his feelings at that particular time. But then it grew on me and I said, Amit, I love this version of you.
Oh, so you fell in love with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It grew on me.
It grew on you.
Yeah.
But now if you look back at it, do you think that your version was better?
No way.
No way at all?
No way.
Okay, so you want to say sorry to Amit?
Sorry, Amit, I didn't believe you the first time.
But, I want to ask you about another song in the, it's known as Badra.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me something more about the song.
Badra is like a fantasy song for me. It's like, think you're a character. You're like a Shah Rukh on
You
top
love
of
Shah Rukh Khan, right?
Not really.
Not really, okay. He's the god of love.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
For everybody on this planet Earth, he's the God of love.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're top of a train, open train like a chair.
Chaiya.
Yeah. And you're going to your native place.
Oh.
Just think the scenario, and it's raining. And it's all green, and you're falling in love with the rains, basically. So Badra is that kind of a track. It's like loving the rains.
But surely on this stage, we can allow you to perform another song.
Superb.
And we would love to hear Badra.
Superb.
So let's have Badra.
Skibidi-bidi-bum, 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 skibidi-bidi-bum. उमड़ घुमड़ घन घोर बरसे ये शाम रंग बदरा जैसे कि बिजुरी का हो बांधा घटाओं ने गजरा हिरन जैसा भेस बदल के बूंदों की लय में छंदों में ढल के भया मोरा मन गीला तन गीला रे भया मोरा तन गीला रे भया मोरा तन गीला रे भया मोरा तन गीला रे तन मन गीला
That was an amazing song, and in fact, जब आप वो गाना गा रहे थे, तो मुझे खुद भी ये लगा कि मैं भी ट्रेन पे छैया कर रहा हूँ. In fact, बदरा कर रहा हूँ.
Badra कर रहा हूँ.
बदरा कर रहा हूँ. Okay, I want to know more about your album. So we heard 2 songs. What else is there?
There's one song which is like a fight within yourself. The lyrics are wonderfully written by Amitabh. It's like मत तोड़ो मुझे, मत जोड़ो मुझे. एक राज हूँ मैं. क्या मैं आग हूँ, क्या मैं आग हूँ. Like, am I water or am I fire? So
Right.
it's all contradicting statements in that, you know. So it's keeping the human tendency in perspective, you know. आप शायद कभी-कभी सही भी होते हैं, कभी-कभी गलत भी होते हैं. So maybe it's the grey matter song, you know,
Yeah.
in the album. So a dark one.
Raman Mahadevan, क्या वो आग हैं कि क्या वो
नहीं, I think
पानी
I'm in between.
मतलब मैं पानी में जलती हुई आग हूँ.
वाह.
क्या बात है. मतलब तड़कती भड़कती चीज हूँ. If you look within yourself, how many times are you right and how many times are you wrong?
70% wrong, 30% right.
70% wrong. Why do you say that?
Then I learn from those mistakes, then I try to, you know, the whole cycle keeps on going on.
Talking about those mistakes, tell me 3 mistakes of your life.
First is, I still think that I should have continued my vocal lessons as a kid. Like, you know, I used to look for other pastures, like, you know, cricket में ज़्यादा ध्यान था, इसमें था, वो था. एक इसमें stuck रहता तो शायद मैं थोड़ा और, I would have, you know, had little more knowledge in life.
Okay.
One. Second, I feel that I shouldn't have wasted those 2-3 years in the MNC. But then life happened to you. I still feel that, you know, I could have used those 3 years struggling more in the industry.
So what's the third one?
Third, I don't know yet.
Now we go to think. Why don't you think about it? And I'm going to take a short break. Right. Well, we have Raman with us, and we're going to talk about his music, his life, and one more mistake he made in his life. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
अरे क्या कर रहे हो ये लेकर तुम बैठे हो ये कार्ड फेंक दो इसको.
Okay.
पर पतों से आज मैं टकरा गया गुंजे नहीं खिलने लगे डालियों पे दिल में.
Good evening, friends. Are you ready to get recharged? We're here to rock you. Hi, I'm Anuradha Paul. I'm an Indian tabla player and multi-percussionist from Mumbai. What you just witnessed, my friends, was my band Recharge performing in the world-famous Woodstock Festival in 2008 for a huge crowd of 400,000 people. Recharge is a confluence of the best of the world's music, be it Indian with African, Latin, jazz, and also Western classical music. In order to explore newer vistas of creativity, Recharge combines the best of the world's music and genres in a unique combination and concept in every song. And what better way to combine the best of the world's music than through its heartbeat, percussion. Recharge presents an impressive array of percussion instruments from across the world.
Welcome back after the break. I have with me Raman Mahadevan, and before the break we were talking about 3 mistakes of his life, and he told us 2. What's the third one?
I think I was too late to learn driving. You know? People used to ask me, "Or tu chala leta na gaadi? Kaun si gaadi hai?" I used to like, sorry, not my cup of tea.
But you know, I also want to talk to you about the various genres of music you sing in. So, what all genres do you sing in?
See, there was a time when there used to be Hindustani classical and Carnatic classical. I mean, अभी भी है. And इनका कुछ bifurcations होता था हिंदी films में. अभी भी होता है, but I think the indie pop culture died.
Okay.
Because film music is doing it all.
So you've also sung for various movies, you know.
Yeah.
And which has been the most memorable experience for you?
I would still count on the first one, Hey Baby, because being my first song, so Shankar played me the song in his voice, and I said, wow, I enjoyed singing it completely.
Do you mimic as well? They say singers mimic easily.
But yeah.
Tell me, who do you mimic the most?
Some singers I do.
Some singers?
Yeah. Some actors.
Some actors. Yeah. So let's have a couple of them.
Wow, क्या कर रहे यार?
Something like that.
Okay, so that's Saif.
Yeah.
So.
अरे क्या कर रहे हो ये लेकर तुम बैठे हो ये कार्ड फेंक दो इसको.
That's Kulbhushan Kharbanda.
Yes.
Yeah. And singers?
Shabir Kumar.
Shabir Kumar साहब पर्वतों से.
Yeah.
हाँ जी.
पर्वतों से आज मैं टकरा गया. Something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And anybody of the current leader?
Anu Malik.
Anu Malik साहब.
एक गरम चाय की प्याली हो ये गाना मैंने बनाया.
That was amazing. So, you know, I could actually gauge there's a lot of talent. लड़के में बड़ा दम है, इसके पास गाने थोड़े कम हैं, इसको गाने और दो. There's another song in your album which is Gunche.
Gunche.
What does that mean?
Gunche means a flock, as in a bunch.
Okay.
So it's my love for nature, which comes through Amitabh's words in it, you know. Beautiful words he has written. It's like Gunche naye khilne lage, daliyon pe dil mein. So it's a peaceful song. It's one of our favorite songs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So let's have a performance of the song, Gunche.
गुंचे नए खिलने लगे डालियों पे दिल में पहले न थे ऐसे हंसी ये रुत ये लम्हे देखो कैसे नजारे अपने चेहरे दिखाए मौसम के भी इशारे कितने नगमे सुनाए गुंचे नए खिलने लगे डालियों पे दिल में पहले न थे ऐसे हंसी ये रुत ये लम्हे गुंचे नए खिलने लगे डालियों पे दिल में पहले न थे ऐसे हंसी ये रुत ये
That was an amazing song. I want to know more about your future projects now.
Future projects, there are a couple of films. One is, I've done some vocal things for Amit in a couple of his films. Then there's a international collaboration with a musician called Jirka. He's from Czech Republic.
Okay.
So I've done a project with him.
Right. Tell me something, you launched your album on artslot.com.
Yeah.
And you're also singing for Bollywood.
Yeah.
Things have changed in this digital space. Today, your voice reaches out to millions of people across the globe.
Perfectly.
And in real time. So, what is your take on that?
एक time हुआ करता था when we used to wait for a cassette release.
Right.
Yeah. Or we had to go buy the CD, physical CD. Now you can just download it.
And it's available on each of the gadgets you use.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have apps.
Yeah.
Apps dedicated to each artist. You know?
Right.
So, अगर मुझे सोनू निगम के गाने चाहिए तो मैं I can just go into his app and download his songs.
Right.
Like that. You know?
Right.
So, it's superb.
I would like to ask you one last question. How would you love to be known?
Like a normal musician, I would say.
No,
Just,
there has to be one, and I'm sure every performer has this dream that this is how I want to be known. And
I don't have a dream yet. I
Yeah?
would say I'm still in the space of figuring.
you're just
more and
flowing
more.
with the life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wish you loads of luck.
Thank you
and
so
I would
much.
love to catch up with you very soon
Sure.
when you have a big dream.
Yeah.
And I would love to hear it from you what that dream is.
Superb.
Thank you for being on the show,
Thank you so
Raman.
much.
And that was Raman Mahadevan. I'm going to catch you up next Monday only on artslot.com, the sound of independence. You're looking absolutely gorgeous. Or the word Shruti in Urban Dictionary means hot, naughty, and someone who has an attitude to go with it.
I have been born and brought up with, classical music and Hindi music, So I do have a very Indian touch to my singing.
मेरी रहमदा तेरी चाहता तेरे नाल ही बस राफता
Sufi is not a type of music. Sufi is a feeling.
तेरे नाल ही बस राफता
As my first single, I didn't want a hit song. I just wanted something real.
इश्के नचा मैनू रच के विपब नहीं थक दे
Do not forget to catch me live this Monday 4 p.m. only on artistallowed.com, where it's music first.
मेरी रहमदा तेरी चाहता तेरे नाल ही बस राफता